Hello guys, welcome. I am Samantha the Introvert, and today I want to give you my personal recap on episode 10 of the next Prince series. So let's get into it. Now we got to be in a different palace that is not the one that Canon was in. It's more gold, and it was where his real father stays. As soon as they got there, it was food time. And I guess because the king treasures Sharon, the father of Canon also treats Sharon with respect. Look at it. It looks like a green screen, but it's like a good way, in a good way, right? Look at it. All gold. Now, they ate spaghetti, and Kenan noticed that the taste of it is kind of like how his stepfather would make it. Turns out the real father learned that Kenan loves the way how the spaghetti, the way of it, how it cook. So he learned more about it and make it for Kenan. Anyways, Kenan decided to use the opportunity to talk about the problem in the mine. The father said he is aware of the problem, but when he himself went to try and talk about it to the king, it was no success. They ended up going to a festival later, and trust me, in the car, Kenan and Sharon was having their moment, but Shakri knows the right moment to disturb. When they got to the event, it reminds me so much of Tangled. But Kenan, yet again, never remembers how to act because news will eat this up when they find out that Prince is in a romantic relationship with his personal bodyguard. While browsing and Shakri buying some things at a vendor, the vendor speaks that this year's festival is slow due to the mine pollution. But even with all that problem, everyone managed to still attend the festival, and all that was heard by both Kenan and Sharon. Then at a distance, at the same place in the festival, the stepfather with Wethis, they spotted Kenan and Sharon, and of course Kenan spotted them too. And because they have been seen, they had to leave. Kenan's ready to run after them, but Sharon tries to stop them, but Kenan is too stubborn to listen. But in the end, he ended up lost them. The reason Kenan lost them is because he bumped into some people, then heard some protesters. But the thing about these protesters is that they are everywhere. Some are where Kenan's real father is, and some is where Kenan is. And among these protesters are Jay and Prince Calvin. Sadly, on Kenan's real father's side, the protesters are out of control, which leads the father to leave. But on Kenan's side, Kenan chose to stay and reason with the people, something that the father could not do or the king. And Kenan also noticed Prince Calvin, but Calvin gave a gesture to Kenan to not reveal his identity. Kenan then gave a speech that he will try to temporarily have a good fix for the problem. I keep thinking that Calvin needs to find a way to tell Jay his identity before a news article revealed it. The next day, news about last night's festival and the protesters was seen by the king, but the real news was about how Kenan calmed the protesters. The real father went to the studies to talk to Calvin about his brave actions. Kenan asked about if his father can talk to the king about the problem because when Kenan tries to do it, it got into a big argument, but even the father couldn't talk to the king. The father said that he went to talk to the king about the many problems, but the king brushed it off and tells him that he should only focus on the competition upcoming event. The king's action is telling me more and more that he planned to not do anything, but if he dies and gives the son the palace, he will also left that son with many problems to handle. Kenan also went to speak to the king, but the king said that Kenan's sole purpose is being here to do the competition, which got me mad because as a king, that people that look up to you as a leader, he should do something instead of like doing nothing. All he does is just eliminate the competition one by one and not doing what he should do. Back at some hideout, Wethys and the stepfather needs to think of going to find another hideout spot before the king finds him. I honestly thought the reason he's running away is because he knows some things about the king, but he knows nothing. Now, I am happy that Sharon put his trust into Wethys, but what did Wethys do for Sharon to even put all his life decision trust in Wethys? I swear, whenever the king cannot get through to talking to Canaan, he calls Sharon. But right now, the king is voicing his opinion that what happened at the festival was purely Sharon's fault. Sharon also revealed that Canaan knows his stepfather is alive, which is what the king did not want to happen. At the study, Sharon sees how sad and bothered Canaan is, so he asks Shakri to leave because what he is about to do, no one should be seeing, even though Shakri knows of them. Canaan was upset that Sharon kept that his stepfather is alive, but Sharon told Canaan that it was for the best and it saved both of them. The king then sat with the three fathers to talk about the competition that is around the corner. I do feel it for this man. He has no kids, but I am happy that the king gave him the role to put out a little idea in the competition. Eva's father came to talk about what to expect in the game, but then he tells her that he will also find trainer for her, but she already have a trainer. He said that the trainer she has is not equipped, but in reality, the father hated that he got a daughter. Now, that is my thought, and also exactly what Ava said. But, anyways, also he said that the trainer is a female, and right now, the father sounds more of a sexist. Ava then got serious and told her father that if he gets rid of her trainer, she will not participate in the competition. Ava hits it where it really hurts because she knows her father wants the chance to be on the throne. Then Eva's father went to talk to Wasim about the things that he had put through with Ava, and Wasim basically took Eva's side and told the father that he needs to see things her way, and also the trainer that his daughter has is a very highly respected and good trainer. So why the hell do you want to train? Why you want to change the trainer when she's good? Meanwhile, Ava can't stop thinking of what her father said. Ava, in my opinion, aims to make her father be proud and happy for her. The trainer, who I believe her name is Samantha, and is asking Ava if it is okay for her to defy her father. And Ava told her she is working for her. She shouldn't even talk about her father. Honestly, I think the reason that this trainer is so respecting of Ava is because she represents what for the female. At the palace, Canaan is so tired of studying, but Shakri making it obvious that Canaan needs to fill his head up with more information. Then Shakri made a deal with Canaan. Because Canaan asked for Sharon, Shakri said he will go and get Sharon only if Canaan promised to study more and harder. And Canaan gave his agreement, but Sharon have to show up first. While that's happening and while he's waiting, Canaan looked at many books and stumbled on one that caught his eye. And immediately it reminds me of the anime called The Shield Hero. Meanwhile, Ryan's father sees how calm and focused his son is and praises Pretai for what he's doing. But we can also see the father purposely pressed his hand exactly where Pretai got shot. Also, I don't feel like the father is an evil person. I feel like he just wants what's best for his son, and also he wants a title on the throne. But other from eliminating and being evil, I don't think he's that evil. Meanwhile, at the training ground, Canaan keeps finding moments to be cute and clingy to Sharon. But every gestures are just signs of affection. So Sharon told Canaan that all this can wait and also not to be shown in public space. Then we see Ava, Now, she keeps overworking herself and ignoring that rest alert that Samantha keeps giving. Later, we see Ava still sad by what her father said because all this time she thought her father was happy, but he was ashamed of her. Ava almost drank the entire liquor bottle. Luckily, Samantha stopped her. I want to know, is there going to be like a GL? After that, we see Sharon looking at the sleeping Cannon but accidentally woke Cannon. They so cute and lovey. We then see the father of Cannon looking through social media on the news and what Cannon did, and his speech is talking all over and everywhere on everybody's page. Meanwhile, we see Sharon talking to someone on the phone. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Wethis. It could be the stepfather. After that, Cannon came with nothing but the robe on his whole body. And to be fair, Sharon is wearing the same thing. Cannon said he came for Sharon to do like a painting portrait of himself, which is a lie. Sharon sees that this is a lie, but he doesn't want Cannon to leave. Anyways, Sharon got to painting, but Cannon keeps changing position and each movements are so seductive. Cannon then got up to tease Sharon even more because at this point there will be no physical painting. Cannon act all cute and innocent, but he is the real freak in the sheets. But like the real freaky freaks are Ramel and Peitai. Anyways, I don't really need to tell you what happens after this, right? 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 2 is 4. You calculate all that, you know everything goes down. All I can tell you that last time they had sex, which is the first time Sharon and Cannon got sex, Sharon told Cannon to breathe. But now, I guess because Homeboy did what he was taught, Sharon whispered, "Good boy." I wonder what the hell is next. Okay guys, that is it for my personal recap on episode 10 of the next Prince series. Stay tuned for episode 11.